Big game coming up for our Buffalo Bills, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Hashtag Sports and welcome to the live play-by-play and reaction to the game between our Buffalo Bills and the Philadelphia Eagles. It's going to be a fun one. I'm excited for you guys to join me for this one. I'm looking forward to calling it as always. Don't know what to expect. Obviously, last week gave Bills fans a little bit more of a reason to be optimistic. Now, Joe Brady's first game offensive coordinator. Was it a fluke or was it something that we could look forward to moving forward with this Buffalo Bills team? I'm not sure yet. But I hope that we are able to get this victory today. And who knows what happens from there. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. You know how this pregame works, especially with this 4:25 starts. A little weird start time for me personally, so I'll keep you updated on the 1:00 games as they're coming final here. I got some parlays in that I'll be keeping track of. Obviously, some of my razor sharp picks. If you guys watched on Wednesday, listen, Thanksgiving. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. But did not do well for me when it comes to my razor sharp picks. I think I'm 0 for 4 if you include the Black Friday game. So not a great start for me against the spread. But it can only get up from here, right? Only get up from here. So thank you all for joining me again. As you're coming in here, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Let everyone know that we are live. Share this video. It helps the algorithm, right? Simple things that really help us out here at Hashtag Sports. Really do appreciate it if you guys do that for us. And we will give you the live play and reaction to the game. Hey, D-Rob, good to see you. As everyone's coming in here, good to see you. You know how we're going to do this. We're going to talk about the inactives a little bit. Give you some of my keys to victory. But, man, we got some close games coming down to the wire. We got the Colts game here, a 7-point game with a minute to go. It looks like the Colts have the ball, however. So Tampa's going to have to start using some timeouts. You got the Jacksonville Jaguars up a field goal in the battle for the AFC South against the Houston Texans. 3 minutes to go. Houston just got the ball back. Got the Panthers and Titans, a close one there. Couple close ones. CJ Stroud just ran for a first down. Looks like there's a flag, however, on the play. So we'll keep you up to date as these games happen. A couple finals. The Steelers did beat the Bengals 16-10. Saints losing to the Falcons 24-15. And the Giants beating the New England Patriots 10-7. Sloppy game there. Some sloppy games around the NFL this week. The flag in the Jacksonville game was holding against the defense. That penalty is going to be declined. And it's going to be a first down. Going to be a first down. Indy did get the first down, and that one they're going to be able to run out the clock. And the Colts are going to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 27-20. Make them 6-5 on the season, tied right now with our Buffalo Bills. So that's where we're at right now with the Bills, guys. That's where we're at. We're looking to maybe make a wild card appearance. Unfortunately, now the Bills are 6-5. We can't do anything about that. Only look forward, look ahead towards what's coming up, and it's going to start with the inactives. So let me give you the inactives here in a second. Just trying to do some things real quick before we get going. Looks like the Houston Texans have a first down, 2nd and 10. .250 to go in that one. CJ Stroud shotgun from their own 32-yard line. Wide receiver screen out to Singletary. Singletary, we know that name. Gets about 7 yards. Stays Mount. Houston has one timeout with 2:41 to go. Third and 4. Pass complete to the outside. Try to get pushed. They're saying he did get pushed out some 9 for Houston. Not sure that is. But he will get the first down close to the 45-yard line. They're moving. Only down a field goal. Might see overtime. Might see Houston get the victory late. Houston has the ball, so just trying to shotgun. Here are your inactives for today's game. We'll get into that like I said in a second. Looks like CJ Stroud might have got sacked or may have thrown away. Josh Allen on the pressure. He ends up taking the sack. Big sack. Give me the 2-minute warning there. Give me the 2-minute warning. So let's look at the active roster presented by Buffalo Bills PR. Again, guys, thank you so much. If you joined me, make sure you hit that thumbs up on. Leave a comment. Let me know where you're watching from and your score prediction for today's game. It looks like the Titans are going to walk away with a victory in that one against the Panthers. With 1:55 to go. Scott, how am I feel about the game? Meh. What can you say? Good to have you join me. Were you with me last week? I don't remember seeing you last week in the Jets game. Or were you? I hope you had a great Thanksgiving, man. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. And it was a week ago. I might have forgotten. All right, but let's look at the inactives first. And the first name on this list, kind of a surprise. Deontay Hardy inactive. You see that Andy Isabella is in at wide receiver for the Buffalo Bills. Not sure what happened. Not sure what happened here with Andy Isabella or with Deontay Hardy. Are they confident in Isabella in his return game more than Hardy? Me and some of the guys from Hashtag Sports, Mario, Paul, and Ryan, so all the guys from Hashtag Sports, we're talking about this in the chat. Not sure if this is Hardy being sent to the doghouse for some reason or what exactly happened here. But we do know that he is out. Andy Isabella is in. So that's a big deal for if you're a Buffalo Bills fan. Let's see if Andy Isabella can make a difference. This is his second game that he's active for the Buffalo Bills. So let's see if he can get the job done because he didn't do anything. His first game active for the Bills, he did not do anything at all. So will he do something in this game? That's really the question that we have. Give me 1 second. Last time the Bills played the Eagles, I was at that game actually in Buffalo. The Buffalo Bills lost to the Eagles. So hopefully we get a little comeback. Happy Thanksgiving. Yep, you too. Thank you, Scott. Yep, number 3 here. Isabella taking returns. Hope some sweeps are in play as well. Hey, Buffalo Snowy, good to see you. Yeah, and then Taylor Rapp, we knew, and Dane Jackson, we knew they would both be out due to their concussions. So they're out, unfortunately. Let me see here. AJ Klein is inactive for today's game. Jermaine Ifedi, Alec Anderson, and Poona Ford inactive for today's game. Gonna look at Roto World. That's where I get, or I'm sorry, Roto Wire, Roto Wire for my inactives for the Philadelphia Eagles. You got Dallas Goedert, big one for the Eagles. He's inactive. Lane Johnson, another big inactive for the Philadelphia Eagles. Those are 2 big inactives to start off. A big 1-2 punch. Rashad Penny, inactive, running back for the Eagles. Tanner McKee. Grant Calcaterra. I'm going to mess this up 100 million times. Grant Calcaterra. Someone say that name for me. Tight end, he's inactive. Milton Williams. Josiah Scott, also inactive. And Tanner McKee, quarterback. He obviously won't be seeing much playing time, hopefully, anyway. But he is inactive for the Eagles as well. But you look at Dallas Goedert, you look at Lane Johnson. Those are big inactives for the Philadelphia Eagles. I can't even game predict. What I do know is this is see, I don't know words, Scott. I don't know words. This is the conduit for a potential run or demise this year. See, I think actually, Scott, I think that if I don't see the Buffalo Bills running the table the rest of the way, right? I don't see the Buffalo Bills running the table. I just don't see that happening. Now, what I can tell you is I think that give me a second. Let's try to find the Bills game on my TV. I think that the Eagles game and the the Cowboys game, which is later, right? We have 2 NFC games left, one against the Eagles, one against the Cowboys. If we split those and win every other game, we're going to be in the playoffs. And that's kind of where I'm at right now with the Buffalo Bills as far as will they make the playoffs. Listen, we need to win at least one of these games. If we do win out, first of all, I'll be shocked. But secondly, I think that could happen. And we would definitely make the playoffs. In fact, I think we'd win the division in that scenario. I still believe that winning the division is our best chance of making the playoffs. But again, anything can happen. Weather very wet, very, very wet. That's not great for some of my parlays, but that's okay. That's okay. You never know. You never know. I didn't know it was going to be wet in Buffalo today, but it is what it is. No problem. 3rd and 19 for the Texans, almost in field goal range with 43 seconds to go. Let me give you the active roster, again, presented by Buffalo Bills PR. You can see it right there on the screen. Stroud trying to make something happen, and he almost does. Incomplete pass, so it's going to be 4th and 12. He was trying to get a field goal range on that play, unable to do so. But the quarterbacks, we got Allen, Kyle, and Josh. We did see a little Kyle Allen last week against the JTS Jets. Just did some cleanup duty, mopping up at the end of the game. Josh Allen, obviously, key to victory here today. Offensive line, the same 8 guys every single week. Guys, the fact, this is another thing that's upsetting about the fact that we're 6-5. Houston's going to try a long field goal attempt, is that we are one of a few teams who really haven't had to mess with our offensive lines, right? Like, we haven't had to mess with our offensive line too much. You look at our offensive line, Mitch Morse, Osiris Torrance, Connor McGovern, Ryan Bates, Deion Dawkins, Ryan Van DeMark, David Edwards, and Spencer Brown. This is going to be a 58-yard field goal for the Houston Texans for Amendola, who came on this year. Timeout called by Jacksonville, trying to ice the kicker here. Running backs, you got James Cook, Ty Johnson, Latavius Murray, and Reggie Gilliam. Maybe see a little more out of Ty Johnson in today's game. Dalton Kincaid and Quentin Morris are the tight ends. Wide receivers, Khalil Shakir, Gabe Davis, Stephon Diggs, Trent Sherfield, and Andy Isabella. Again, Isabella in, Hardy out. Not sure what happened there, but that's just the way it is for today's contest. Defensive line, Von Miller, Greg Rousseau, Leonard Floyd, A.J. Epineza, Kingsley Jonathan, Shaq Lawson, Ed Oliver, Linval Joseph, Jordan Phillips, and Tim Settle. Those are how long a field goal? It's a 58-yard field goal. Buffalo Story says his prediction is no one will score 24 points in that game. Not one player. I don't think one player will score 24 points either in the game. Like, I think that'd be pretty impressive. That'd be pretty impressive. I mean, if Steph Diggs, gets how many would that be? What's 4 touchdowns? 6, 12, 18, 24. Yeah. If Stephon Diggs gets 4 touchdowns, or AJ Brown would probably do it. Like, that's impressive. So, all right, field goal is on the way. Field goal is up.